night beckons.
Welcome to the Undead Laboratory. Today we're going to be making a haunted typewriter. We're going to start with a relatively small motor. I found these for cheap on Amazon. They have a D-shaped shaft and a hole. This one in particular is 35 RPM. To start out, use a 1/2 inch PVC pipe cap and drill a hole into it similar in size to the hole in the shaft. Next, I used a nail as it was narrow enough and long enough and cut off the excess. A bolt and nut could be used here as well, just make sure they don't come loose. To make sure the nail stays in place, I used a piece of tape over the nail. Next, we're going to get our 1/2 inch PVC pipe and cut it to length so it isn't larger than our typewriter. For the next part, I like using fence pickets as they are cheap and fairly thin at only 5/8 of an inch. Cut them down to a 4x4. I ended up cutting them down to 3 inches but regretted it. Line up the face of the motor with the wood and mark a square. In the square, we're going to mark the center, easiest done by drawing diagonal lines. Cut the center to make space for the 1/2 inch PVC pipe to fit through. A jigsaw works fine here, a fancy tool isn't needed. Now we can attach our motor to one of these pieces. The other piece is going to let the PVC rest freely inside. Now we will need to connect the two using more of the fence board. With the frame assembled, we will need a bridge to attach our fishing line to. For this, it is easiest to drill holes in the PVC that lines up with the frame, and drill holes in the frame that match. Instead of using screws, it is easiest to use nails here as well, as they can easily be removed. Now we can drill holes in our bridge for the strings. I drilled 6 tiny holes here all the way through. On the other side, we take the same hole and make it larger, but only on one side. Now we want to run fishing line through each hole. This is made easier by fishing out through the larger hole. Make sure you leave yourself a lot of excess string here to be able to tie knots as you need. I ended up using about 4 feet for each line. We don't want to tie the strings here just yet. Simply use tape to keep it from falling out. Now we can place our bridge with the strings over the shaft. Lay them evenly spaced out to make it clear which is which. Figure out which keys you would like to have pressed by the ghost and tie a line to each of them. Make sure you start on one side and make your way across. When you have each one of them secured, make sure you give it a tug to make sure it's not caught on anything. Now we can return to the bridge and start tying the strings. Here is how I tie the knots as an example. Wrap the line around the bridge. Now we have made a loop. Pull the end through the loop. As you do this, you're creating a second loop. Pull the end through that loop as well. Pull the knot taut. This seemed pretty safe, but I did a second one just in case. With these knots, you should be able to keep the line taut. Next, we're going to make some cams. For this, I used 1-inch PVC pipe, and we need 1 cam for each string. Again, for this, it is a small hole on one side and a larger one on the other. The larger is to be able to fit a drill bit through. The smaller one is the one we actually care about. On the shaft, we want to drill a matching hole in the location of our cam. Screw the cam onto the shaft. Rotate the shaft to get the cams into different locations. Before finishing it up, it is best to run a screw or even a nail through the PVC cap into the PVC shaft. We want to make sure they stay together. I found this out the hard way. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to watch some of our other videos.
Sealed in this lab where secrets are revealed.